Hey guys, good morning. It's 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. I'm making this video. I just woke up from a brutal dream, made a coffee, and I'm making this video before I forget everything. So, Christ's dream sequence didn't consist of common ground. Well, it did. It did in a way. Maybe it's exactly because this is part of my common ground dream sequence from Christ. And the dream was social problems I had with other souls years before I was born into this body. And that's what I dreamt about. Makes a lot of sense. And he showed me step by step how it progressed from something that happened before I was born to my problems now. Hence what Christ calls the disease. So anyway, this is back before I was born. I was born in 1968. That makes me 56 years old right now. Before I was born, it was the 60s, and I was living in, you guessed it, St. Lucian. And St. Lucian is basically Earth, just 3 levels higher. And what was going on in the 60s? The 60s was music, hippie, and funk, 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 and rock and roll, uh, stuff like that. That's what I was into before I was born. I was in a band. I was in a music band in St. Lucian. I played bass. I play bass now. I just learned all this today. I just learned this tonight. This is all new to me too. An ongoing fight I'm having with one of the band members. Hence the dream. But anyway, we were in a rock and roll, what we classified today as classic rock, but it was sort of hippie music, funk, like Iron Butterfly, Cream, Grand Funk Railroad, those type of bands, Black Sabbath, those type of bands. That's the type of music I was into. That's the type of music me and my band played. And we were getting pretty big. Anyway, we had some good tunes, man. Before I get any further, I'll tell you the dream. I go to bed last night after making my last video, getting ready for a dream sequence. And I got 16 seeds Chris gave me back yesterday. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Anyway, oh shit, man. I'm at band practice. No, man, we're doing a show. One of our first big shows. Okay. And this is in St. Lucian, but I didn't know it. We're doing one of our shows. All of a sudden, I'm on stage and I grab my guitar and I'm setting up my equipment. I'm setting up the bass, the amps, and stuff. The rest of the band is setting up their stuff. I get done. I go back, do something. I come back onto the stage to tune up, and my strings have been pulled on my bass. My tubes and my amp are smashed. and a pedal I was using for distortion. The battery was cut inside. The battery used for the pedal, like a wah pedal, but I was a bass player. I wasn't using wah pedals. I was using distortion or something. The battery was cut. Fucked up my whole system, and I got mad as hell. The show was canceled, and I couldn't understand who fucking sabotaged my shit. Turns out it was an ex-band member. The rest of the band that we were getting ready to play, setting up for, got mad at me. And I'm like, I didn't do anything, man. This just shit just happened since I left. They were all pissed at my problem with an ex-band member. Ex-band member. Turns out I woke up, Christ proceeds to tell me the ex-band member, his name is Needles. His name is Needles. Nickname, Needles. Heroin addict. Yeah, they have heroin in St. Lucia. He's a heroin addict. So we got in a fight in the first, you're in a band and you go through different band members because you don't fit. The band, he can't play this type of music, so whatever. He's out. You get a new guy in. He tells you all this stuff. He's fucking looking good. The rest of the band's liking him. You like him, but he's a drug addict, a heroin user. So after that, what happened was when I left the stage, he came on because we were all friends still, but I kicked him out of the band because no one else would. So I kicked him out, kicked him out of the band. Not in the dream. The dream was the sabotage of my equipment, just mine, on stage. Turns out he came on stage and sabotaged my equipment. Okay. During the big show, which was canceled because my equipment was fucked. That pissed off the rest of the band members on me. Everything was on me. My problem with the Needles. Needles was a guitar player and a really good one. Cool guy. He had a great following. We would have been great. But his heroin problem and his fucking douchebag fucking attitude and that whole crack, or no, not fucking crack, drug addict, heroin drug addict attitude, you know. Anyway, they had the heroin addicts have that fucking, and a guitar player to boot. Okay, guitar players are fucking sociopaths who think they're fucking prophets or God or something. So this is the way he was. He got high on himself. What's that fucking song? There's a song about that classic rock song about, I forgot the name of it and everything, but he gets so high, the guitar player gets so high, he fucks his own ego and fucks himself or something. Anyway, you know it. I'll put it in the description if I remember. Anyway, turns out after I kicked him out of the band, he sabotaged my equipment, which really pissed me off. Then he fucked my girlfriend used her. Christ didn't say he fucked your girlfriend and dumped her, or he just fucked her for a night, sort of thing. Used her. He used your girlfriend. That's what Christ told me. He used your girlfriend. I'm like, okay. That pissed you off. That started old problems with me and a girlfriend. And what else did he say? He said a lot of stuff I can't remember. A lot of things. Use your girlfriend. He abused my trains. My train set. I guess I had a train set before I was born because I like trains. And he smashed it. He pissed on me while I slept over belief in Christ. At this point, before I was born, I was the equivalent of a Christ. Again, I thought I achieved this in this life, but I achieved it in spirit world. So I was equivalent of a Christ, but I wasn't a Christ. I don't speak for Christ. I don't do Christ's work. I do Christ's work, but I'm not a Christ. I'm a Christian Christ, Jesus Christ. But I'm the equivalent of that. That pissed him off because he didn't believe in Christ. And this is just general conversation. He didn't believe in Christ. So when I told him about my achievement of becoming a Christ, he fucking hated it. This is after he was in the band, right? Then one day he came and while I was sleeping, probably at band practice or something, he came and pissed on me because I was a Christ and he was high on heroin. That pissed me off. You don't fucking piss on me. At some point along the way, I beat the fucking shit out of him for his bullshit. And they said I cracked his tooth. You cracked his tooth. And I go, I didn't knock him out. No, you just cracked his tooth. And I'm like, fuck. This needles guy. Turns out in this life, physical life, he's still at war with me. We're still fighting. My soul is fighting with this needles guy all the time in this incarnation, but I'm not even fucking aware of it. In my ego, my soul, he goes, Christ told me, he goes, that's why you can't stand drug addicts and dumpster diver, drug addicts, street people, because they're not all that have the same persona as Needles, who is fucking you to this day. Fucking me to this, fucking with my soul, fucking with me, pissing me off. My soul is experiencing all this in St. Lucian, but I don't even know about it until last night, the dream. And Christ explained it all to me. He goes, but it's being portrayed in the illusion by you taking it out on drug addict dumpster divers, street people. And I go, it is? Like, I didn't hit, I maybe hit a couple dumpster divers that pissed me off, but usually I just deflect it and leave because I can't fucking stand them because they're fucking everywhere. You don't think I got a problem with these fucking people? I do. But anyway, that problem with the dumpster diver drug addicts, it's all fentanyl now and crack. Not so much heroin. And I'm not in Chatham where I'm growing up. In Vancouver, there's a lot of heroin addicts. And it's like, whatever. To me, you fucking loser. And the whole process from I'm a victim, I'll take heroin and play the victim and become a dumpster diver. Really? Really, that's what you're gonna do? That's why you were born on the earth? Anyway, so this guy named Needles sabotaged my equipment in St. Lucian before I was born. Before I was even fucking born, I was fighting with this dumpster diver, Needles. Well, he wasn't a dumpster diver. He's a good guitar player. He probably still is. Like fucking, what's that fucking guy's name from the Doors? I can't remember his name. But anyway, something like him, like Led Zeppelin, Tony Iommi, or, you know, good guitar player. Fucking good. But he's a fucking heroin addict. And I knocked the fucking shit out of him. Broke his fucking tooth. Just because he pissed me off. And he did it out of spite. He did it because I was a Christ. Well, I wasn't a Christ, but I was the equivalent of a Christ, and that pissed him off because he didn't believe in it. He didn't believe in Christ. Fucking hippies, man. What the fuck? Hippies, fuck. You know, you would have a great fucking movement if it wasn't for your fucking drug addiction, fucking dope, fucking stick to weed, man. Stay off the hard fucking drugs. Fuck. This is back before in the fucking 60s. I was born here on Earth in 68. This shit was going on in St. Lucian, spirit world, in the 60s. Before I was born, and I was part of it, and fucking heroin addicts, hippies. I am a hippie at heart, but I ain't a fucking drug addict, and I ain't fucking stupid. I'm a patriot conservative. If you want to know what really I am now, I think I was back then too. I know I was in Daniel Boone. When I was Daniel Boone, I was a conservative, hardcore fucking conservative. I was considered a fucking asshole for doing what I did in the spirit world. You're a fucking asshole, Richard. Daniel Boone was a fucking asshole. Well, fuck you. You wouldn't last a fucking day here on Earth. So shut up back in them days. I did 80 fucking years and killed 40 fucking 3 people. So shut up. Who deserved to die. No one would fucking do it but me. And it even mentions it at one spot in my book over there. But this is what I'm saying. The problems before you were born are carried into this life. Okay, you know my problems with needles. I have no band. I didn't pursue music. I had a bass when I was younger, when I was fucking 16, 17. I had a bass, a huge fucking amplifier, fucking distortion pedals, and I was learning. Then some fucking loser, drunk fucking loser, smashed my bass, smashed my amp, $500, which is like a fucking new car back then. Just because he's drunk. Smashed a fucking speaker in the cabinet. And that was it. I couldn't get it fixed. I couldn't buy another one. I was moving to fucking Windsor. I gave my bass away, said, fuck the band life. And the band went to hell because the drummer couldn't do nothing. I said, one beat. That's all he knew. The guitar player thought he was God, just like Needles. And I never beat him up. I just said, I'm done. Spent a year of my fucking life saving, fucking years of my life saving for a fucking bass and amp. Some fucking asshole to smash it in a drunken stupor, puking in it. Fuck. That's what Needles did to me. You spent 2 years of your life saving up for a bass guitar, a cabinet, and an amplifier, a huge one, like fucking Fucking huge. And some drunken fucking stupid fucking cocksucker basically falls over with your bass in his hand and smashes the bass by accident into your fucking, smashes guitar into your bass, put a big fucking cut in the goddamn bass. And I had no fucking vehicle to get it fixed. So I just said, keep it, fucking prick. I don't ever want to fucking see you again. Keep the fucking broken amp you fucking destroyed. I gave my bass away. And that was it. Fucking music was done. I focused on cameras after that, which is another shit show. But anyway, that happened when I was younger in the meat world. Then it went on to my disgust for fucking dumpster diver drug addicts. And all I want to do is make some cool fucking music. So from the 1960s, before I was born in 68, I had a lot of fucking problems with music. And this guy named Needles, who's still fighting with me. And Cray says it all stems, your hate, your anger, your rage towards street people, dumpster divers, and heroin addicts stems from Needles fucking you over in St. Lucian before you were born and sabotaging the show. And for that, I knocked his fucking teeth out. And he never gave me, I don't know what, he pissed on me while I was sleeping because I was Jesus Christ. Well, the equivalent of. So he was thinking, like, what makes a person do that? Hi, I tell you guys now here on the fucking internet. Hi, I'm the equivalent of a Jesus Christ, but I'm not Jesus Christ. I don't take on the Jesus Christ role or the Jesus Christ of Jesus. I don't take it on because I can't deal with perfection. I'm faulty, but I can do all the shit Jesus Christ does because I earned that. But I don't want nothing to do with Jesus Christ. And I do the Jesus Christ stuff on my own accord. Where there are fucking 200 Jesus Christs in St. Lucian. Cool. They're all doing Christ's work. I do Christ's work independently. I'm the equivalent of a Jesus Christ. And I swear, and I fucking punch people out because they fucking deserve it. Right in their goddamn fucking face. I punch them in the fucking face because they fucking deserve it. And the guy pissed on me while I was sleeping because of that. Does he think I'm taking his limelight away? You're a rock star. You're a fucking that fucking music video, that music song. I can't remember the name of it. Fuck. Wish I knew the name of it. So you're all high on yourself. You're a rock star. You think you're fucking great, 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 great. You are. You're a good guy, but fucking humble yourself, motherfucker. You think I'm taking the limelight away from you because I'm a Jesus Christ and you're a fucking heroin addict? Man, you're a fucking band member. You're my brother. Fucking let's play some fucking music and get on with it. Keep your fucking heroin and shit out there. Why do you gotta fucking stick a knife in my back, ruin my fucking show? Why do you gotta do that? What is the fucking outcome. The outcome is you losing your fucking teeth. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? What makes a fucking person in their fucking noodle do that? When all I want to do is play some fucking heavy, cool music and have good times. You gotta come and piss on me because I'm a equivalent of a Christ. Do you know what that is? You gotta climb the mountain. You gotta take fucking hundreds and hundreds of lessons and memorize them all to get off the fucking mountain into the light. I did that. I achieved that many fucking times. And every time I fucking do it, I feel like Christ. It's a fucking goal. It's achievement. It's why we're on the earth for 500,000 fucking times, because no one fucking gets natural law. That's why when you finally do get off the mountain, which I've done many times, it's like, yeah. Right on, man. Another check mark for my portfolio, whatever. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But then you got some fucking asshole friend who fucks you in your music, and it carries on into this life. So it carries on all the problems I had in St. Lucia with this asshole Needles who wrecked my fucking gear. I brought it over into this life, and I'm frustrated and pissed off at dumpster divers and drug addicts, or basically dumpster divers. Skid Row in LA. Go to Skid Row in LA. Absolute hell for me. You can't talk to any of them. Everyone will stab you. Everyone will shit in your mouth and piss on you and steal everything you have. They're fucking scum. All of them. Every fucking one. That's why they're there. Absolute hell for me. Fuck it. Tell them the fucking truth. Time to grow up, pull up your big boy pants, and get to fucking work and deal with your shit. You fucking losers. Fuck. I ain't going there. I ain't going there right now. I can't. I ain't fucking doing it. But this is what Christ showed me last night. I took drugs. I took acid, smoked hash, smoked weed, and drank beer. I took acid like 8 times when I was fucking 20 years old or whatnot. And the last time I took acid was so fucked up, man. I thought I was going to die. I said, Jesus, you get me out of this? You get me out of this, God? You make me live through the night? I ain't never touching that shit again. You got me through the night, and I ain't never fucking touched it. That was it for drugs. That's as heavy as I went. Never did heroin. Never even seen heroin. I seen crack in the bathroom. And needles in the bathroom and a passed out fucking whore with her head in the toilet. I found her shit. I seen that in a coffee shop. I was working in a coffee shop when I opened the fucking door, and there she was. Stressed out, strapped up, fucking needle hanging out of her arm, puking into the fucking guy, passed out in the fucking toilet. So I called the fucking cops and the ambulance and everybody that came and fucking hauled her fucking shit away. Fuck. Fuck. And I can go on from there. Fucking horror story after horror story after horror story about my fucking life. Yeah, I was working 7 days a week at a fucking coffee shop. for nothing. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. I bought food, paid rent, and bought food for fucking years. But I was preoccupied not with becoming a fucking doctor or lawyer or a fucking engineer or anything like that. I was preoccupied with the extraterrestrials fucking coming to visit me and fucking my shit up every fucking 3 times a month, trying to understand that fucking world. That's where I was pretty much all my life. If I knew what I knew then, if I knew now what I knew didn't know then, well, whatever, fuck, it would have been a lot better. You know, this shit comes to you when you're almost dead anyway. 56 fucking years later, I finally learned about this. You should have learned, there should have been no separation. Just because I came into the body and was born into a body, that automatically separates you from all your past problems. No, it don't. Christ said you needed to know the truth about what happened to you before you came to, before you were born. So that is your healing process. Now that you understand it, you can heal from it. He goes, you're still fighting with needles over this issue, but you need to let that shit go. I'm still fucking fighting with him. My soul is still fighting with him. I don't fucking even know what he looks like. The same as fucking Priestess, but she's fucking been owning my ass my whole fucking life. Well, I got rid of her. She's separated from me now. But fucking, she fucked my girlfriend. Who was my girlfriend? The Priestess. Before I was born. So he fucked the Priestess. Well, half of Saint Illusion fucked the Priestess, from what I hear. So there ain't really nothing sacred to build upon. No fucking nothing left. There's nothing left for me and her. And that's why I fucking, Jesus Christ, man. And that's why I don't really want to be in a band. I do, but try to find band members who want to play the same music you do, who are all fucking level in the head, who don't want to piss on you because you're Christ or equivalent of a Christ. It could be anything. Needles was a drug addict. It could be a fucking alcoholic. It could be someone whose fucking ego is so rammed up his fucking ass that you can't fucking deal with them. Everything about the band has to be about him. And you can get down into the bass player and the guitar. You just want to create good music. However, that works out. The dynamic between the bass, the guitar, and the drums. You want to make good music, so you practice that on a song. The dynamic between the two. But when the guitar player is like, it's all about me, I'm the fucking only reason you live. Well, fuck you. See you later. I got no time for that shit. We work together, collaborate, whatever sounds fucking good currently in the song, whichever makes it go from a fucking B song to an A+ song. That's what we put in the fucking song. You fucking morons. It's not about your fucking ego and your fucking attitude. God damn. How the fuck do you think these bands make it? Now that fucking attitude. And it's all about, it's like you're fucking working on your first song in a band. You're working on your first song. And it's a good song. But the fucking guitar player ruins it because he wants to play God. Everything's got to be about the guitar. Why is there even a fucking bass? What is the fucking bass? Fuck off, bass player. I can fucking play the bass better than the fucking guitar player and make the fucking song sound fucking extremely cool. But I don't. But not everything is about you. Fuck, man. We're just jamming. Calm the fuck down. Fuck, that irritates me, man. I only did it once in my life. Somehow I knew the end result would be fuck off. I got no time for it. I gave up the whole band thing. And you practice, you practice, you practice. You fucking find a friend who you can be friends with, but he withholds information. Oh, yeah, I'm a closet fucking heroin addict. Guitar player. There you go. Really? Are you going to work out in a band? But you blame us. Notice how they always blame you for all their problems. Fucking drug addicts, man. I'm a victim of fucking you. Fuck, I'm just a fucking bass player in a band trying to play in a band. So whatever the fuck is going on with your goddamn fucked up brain, the fucking heroin ain't helping any. Jesus fucking Christ. You guys, people that are in bands know this shit. Inside and out. And if you're a bass player, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. The drummer, he just wants to fucking play cool drums and expand his ability. Bass player, that's what I want to do. Learn new shit all the time. Play some fucking music, make it sound fucking extremely cool. And the fucking guitar player is off on a fucking cloud nine on fucking heroin. Thinking his shit don't stink. His fucking head rammed up his ass so goddamn high, he don't even know how to fucking where he's at anymore. Fuck. And a fucking Christ, heaven forbid he actually a singer to begin with. If he's a singer, you won't fucking see him again for fucking 50 years. Needles. Needles. His name is Needles. If you ever run across him, punch his fucking teeth out for me. Later, guys.